sentient destroyer of worlds. By your hand, expose their heart. By my edge, leave it beating from its nest.
So, welcome back to the free-to-play through. In this episode, I will end up doing and completing the second dream quest, but until then, it is basically just working up to that point. Start off by doing the MR5 test, which is a series of 6 hacks. It'll have you do 3 Grineer, 3 Corpus. They get progressively more difficult for each of the 3 different ones.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Another
All in
job
all,
well executed.
wasn't too difficult. Next, I fought through Jupiter to get to the Europa Junction and completed the Europa Junction.
A new quest is available in your codex.
I fought through all of Jupiter and Europa to get to the Saturn Junction.
Stay focused. There's a
To
heavy
defeat
unit
Sargus
approaching.
Ruk, in order to unlock the Uranus Junction, don't do what these guys are kind of doing. Hit the glowy points that show up. It will be his arm, his chest, and then his back. Don't just shoot at him willy-nilly. It doesn't do anything. Next I did the Uranus Junction, which unlocks the Natah quest. I skipped through most of the Natah quest in the actual footage, just because it's not too terribly interesting.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Operator, messages have arrived in your...
I have just detected signatures matching the new drone. Gather scans of it to determine
After
its
getting
origin
spotted
and
by a drone
capabilities.
on Uranus, you'll have to play through the missions. You get a chance of the drones spawning. As you play more and more missions on Uranus, you will have a increasing
I'm
chance
not getting a signal,
of
but if you
having the
found
drone spawn. They look
scan
like
it
the one
before
I
it
just
notices
scanned there. And then you have to go to Earth and scan 2 more. Eventually, you'll have to do a series of missions that will collapse Hunhouse Cave.
Seven against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void. By the blessed handless founder.
I then decided to do the next quest.
The Deadlock Protocol.
And the reason why I'm deciding to show this one is because there are some difficult parts in here. Namely, during the final mission, you go back in and you will have to fight Protea. The important thing is the way Zorus functions and its unique mechanic in the Granite Void.
I don't think they made
As you can see, once I switch to the Zorus, there are 3 little dots along the reticle. Those are the charges. You have to charge up the Zorus, as Biz explains, and then use the heavy attack after the throw attack, midair like I do here. That will pop the bubbles, but it also prevents Protea from regenerating. So if you're having problems with this fight, it's because you need to stop her from regenerating by doing the Zorus explosion.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The Protean trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never... Or did it? I have a headache.
Next is the Neptune Junction. Again, not too difficult.
How dare you enter my home? I mark the rail with my shadow life.
Completing the Neptune Junction unlocks the second dream.
Who destroyed the Oracle? Your way of life. Whom do you have shadow to cleanse your despair, their blood? Sever their heads, yet they rise again. Someone has hidden the temple essence, their truth from you. Lotus. I know where she hides the Tenno heart. A womb in the sky.
sentient destroyer of worlds. By your hand, expose their heart. By my edge, leave it beating from its nest.
Eventually, we get to figure out who we really are.
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
We escape Stalker only to get stabbed. Ouch.
All your dread vol.
But it ends up fine. I then did the Mastery Rank 6 test.
Time to test your marksmanship. Track and shoot all targets. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete.
After MR6, I got a Railjack.
You have a Railjack.
The Railjack missions can be a little bit difficult, as they are defense missions, but the drones are annoying. It's recommended to have some kind of AoE weapon or something along those lines. Something you can clear out a lot of enemies really, really fast with. Also Spooky Finger.
Something moves.
Your Warframe is a weapon. Prove you have mastered its power.
Next, and finally, is the MR7 test.
Again. Ready yourself. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Another job.
Of course, thanks for watching, and feel free to drop a follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube.